Alright guys, so here I am inside the studio getting ready to do the unboxing of my first Rolex. Yeah, so I went on Rakuten, which is a Japanese website very similar to eBay, and I go searching through there. I find the watch that I want for the price that I want, and then after that I go to the shop that this said watch is at in person, and I take a look at the piece and I examine it very closely, the cards, the papers, and everything with it, and make sure that it is the one that I want. And then I make a determination on whether or not I'm going to buy the piece or not. The first time that I went out earlier in this week, I was with the Rolex specialist YouTuber, Mr. Austin Daniels, and we went to one shop, and when they brought out an Explorer 2 there, it just so happened that they did not have the green hang tags for that watch, even though they said that it was full box and papers. They didn't have the green hang tag, the rectangular one. Not only that, but it also came in a wrong period piece box. I think I was looking at like I can't remember. I think I was looking at a 2000 year piece for an Explorer 2, but it came inside of a newer box. And I knew that it wasn't supposed to come inside of that box, so it raised the red flag. Then I decided to look at two Explorer 1s that were there, and they were only 2 years apart. I believe one was a 2010 and one was a 2008. The boxes were the same, with the exception that one box was bigger than the other. So that was another red flag. And neither of those came with the green hang tags as well. So it looked like they were just cobbling together pieces and instruction manuals and stuff. And I ended up walking out of the shop. I didn't get anything out of there. So I left a little bit depressed. But then I continued my hunt for looking for Rolex. I went back on Rakuten, and I was looking all day for the next 5 hours until I found something that looked very satisfying to me. So let me show you guys what I bought. This is 2008, and this is a appropriate 2008 box. You're going to take off the white piece there. You can even see the age on the box itself. It looks like it's from roughly 13 years ago, so I'm believing this. So there's that. You got the green box that had recently come out approximately somewhere around that time frame. Let's take this out. And at the bottom of this is where I'm keeping both of my receipts for this watch. So I paid half by credit card and I paid the other half by cash. And I put those receipts down in the bottom of that. And one is stuck to the bottom of my box here. So there goes that. It says Rolex SA Genève Swiss on the bottom of the box. We go ahead and open it up. And we got real boxing papers inside of here. And this is an Explorer 2 2008 M serial, which you guys will see in just a moment. I'll show tacked on to the end of this video when I made my visit to the shop that I bought it from. So I want to cover up some of this stuff. I want to cover up the serial. I'll just kind of do that with my finger. So you have the old client number on the card, which is 888. This is somebody based out of Hong Kong that had bought this. You got the reference number. This is a 16570. The serial number, and then it says the model Oyster Perpetual. So this is this side of the card, and when you flip it around, let me make sure that there's nothing there. Okay, right. When you flip it around, it says this was bought from Oriental Watch Company Limited, Hong Kong, and you got the address in Chinese there. And the date that it was purchased was March 8, 2008. If you look at these little underlines here under this Rolex and under this address and date thing here, if you look at it with a loop, you can see that it just keeps saying Rolex repeated multiple times, and you got a little gold foil thing there. But this is the old card before they introduced a new card in roughly 2010. And then in the 2020s, I believe, it could have been this year or last year, they released yet another new card. So this is the first card, then they came out with the second card, and then the third card. But this is the very first one. This is the pawn shop that I bought it from. It's called Masterclass. This place is located in Kawasaki, the in-between city between Tokyo and Yokohama. And the guy gave me a 1-year warranty on this and written my name on it. So this will last me until 2023, June 30th. You got the manual there. Nice leather or pleather, I don't know what it is. A nice pleather little card carry case there. And let me cover this up with my finger. You got the right hang tag that matches the serial number on the card, and it matches the serial number on the rehaut of the watch itself that's engraved on the watch. So let me go ahead and take that out. This was a little protective piece that went over the bezel of the watch. So I have that inside of there. This is the back side of the green hang tag. It just says Rolex Oyster. What does that say on there? Swim proof. And then the back side, I have my little serial on there. And then I got an official hang tag here. It says officially certified chronometer Swiss. And on the back side, there's a little 3D foil thing that's printed on there. Gold foil. Rolex Watch Company Limited. Geneva BN. And it just says Rolex. And when you move it around, it'll change from the word Rolex to 4 crowns. So there's that. That's quite nice. And here's the box itself. A little bit oldish. This thing quite stiff, but okay, there you go. And because I had it resized for my wrist, I had to remove this piece, this hard piece from the pillow here, just so that I can get my watch back on the pillow. But I had multiple links take it out because I have only a 6-inch wrist. Let's go ahead and put this on the wrist. And this pillow actually goes together like this. But when I have it on this hard piece, I cannot put the watch back on there just based on the size of how many links I had taken out. So there goes the watch there, quite beautiful. Let me see if I could show you guys a close-up. Completely happy with my purchase. Fits nice on the wrist. Not bad at all. Truly like this watch. Alright, here we go, everybody. I guess you could call this the first vlog style video that I'm getting ready to make. I'm on a hot pursuit of a Rolex today. I'm here at a station called Kawasaki, which is literally the halfway point between the two biggest cities in Japan, between Tokyo and Yokohama. And so this place sits right square, smack dead in the center of both of them. I got off at Kawasaki Station and I got the lead to go to not necessarily a watch place, a watch shop only, but it's more or less a pawn shop. And they do have a lot of luxury pieces there. And I think I just found possibly the best Explorer 2 2010 model V serial in the world. Complete set of full boxing papers, hang tags, the green rectangular hang tag with the serial on it and all that stuff, and additional paperwork. So it has the full set, probably for the best price that you could find it anywhere. So I'm hoping that when I go there and I take a look at this piece, that it's going to be everything I hope for and more. If it's polished a little bit wrong, maybe that's not such of a big issue, because I could take it to Rolex, to RSC, and have them in an overhaul fix the lines, correct the lines of the watch, so to speak. What else is there? Yeah, the price is just too good, and they have multiple. So if this one for the good price is not the one, then there are others that I could take a look at. But anyways, this pawn shop is a straight walk from the station, but a 16-minute walk inside of this hot weather of I don't know what it is now. It's about 34 degrees Celsius here in Tokyo. So wow, I'm burning up out here. But anyways, I'm gonna cut all the camera again once I make it inside the shop, if I do decide to buy this piece. Let's hope it is what it is. But if it's not the one, they do have a bigger selection of Explorer 2 black dials that I could choose from. But the V serial 2010 with the Rehalt engraved, no holes case, solid end links, this is the one that I want, the number one that I want. It's the best Rolex price that you could get for non-maniacs who don't want to pay a premium. This is as close to retail as you could possibly get on any Rolex in the world. So good quality Rolex, that is. So we'll see what it is. All right, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I pulled the trigger, as they say, and I got the watch. Watch is in hand. It was almost everything that I wanted, but it's good enough. It was not the 2010 V serial, but rather the M serial that I picked up, because they had multiple, and I got it for the same price that the V went for. The difference is, even though I wanted the V because it was a couple of years newer, 2010, it didn't have the green hang tag, and the M did have the green hang tag inside of the box. So I went with the complete set, and I feel better that way. Of course, I would have liked to have the 2010 year, and the newer serial, but it doesn't matter. It's all details. It's exactly the same watch. Yeah, the things I got on it, the Rehalt, no lug holes, and the solid end link. So I think that about checks all the boxes. Now all I got to do is take it to Rolex and have them resize the watch so that it could fit my wrist. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on. But I finally done it, gentlemen. I finally done it.